Al just finished against an Accrington Stanley 11. 3-0 on the night. I know we've said in the past, results don't matter. What did you get out of that from your lads?
The run around, I think. No, being on, we knew what it was going to be about. It's going to be tough. Playing against a squad that are physically fit, train multiple times a week, if not every day. They're looking to keep the ball as well. They're a good side. There's some good young players there for Accrington, and for us it was how we tried to impose ourselves on the game with that in mind. So it was looking at the press, it's looking at the shape and things like that. First half we weren't at it at all. Second half much better. We've not had as much of the ball as we'd normally like, which is pretty much to be expected. But the shape against it second half, as I said, was a lot better. We've had 2 really good chances as well within that. One at the start of the half and one right at the end, funnily enough. And had they been taken, take a sloppy goal from a corner, sloppy goal where we switched off at a free kick, and all of a sudden in terms of chances created, we've not done that bad. So we expected it to be a tough game, added to the fact that we've got multiple players missing, but nevertheless, again, we've come out of it with positives.
And when you're watching the team, obviously, you're playing against the Accrington team. They're a lot. Really, really fit. They run around really well. They press the ball really well. Is it frustrating for you having to alter the way you like to play?
No, because you're not going to get an opportunity to have everything your own way and be able to play the way you want to play every week. There's 11 players in the opposition dressing room. We want to stop you from doing that. So different from Eagly. Eagly, we've probably dominated the ball for most, if not all, of that game. Today we've not seen as much of it as we'd like, so we've got to see 2 different sides to us in 2 games. It's probably not as realistic as we'd like today, just as I mentioned before, because the amount of players that were unavailable today for one reason or another. But no, it's not frustrating. It's to be expected. That's why the pre-season fixture programme has been designed in the way it has, to give us different challenges and different things to work on and improve on in training sessions. Really.
Let's pan around to Steve. Obviously, you were on the pitch. Everything I was just said. Did that kind of resonate with the way you felt being on the pitch?
Yeah, I think we probably tried to play football with him for the first 10 minutes, and then we realised very quickly that we need to try and use what we've got that they haven't. We probably didn't. We had a bit more physicality. We probably should have used it a bit more. I think when we started doing it, we had 2 or 3 chances, but they were a very good team. To be fair, gotta give them that. And yeah, we had a bit of a different team to what we usually do, so it was difficult in that sense. Probably not a true reflection in a sense, but they were a better team by far. It were very tough 90 minutes.
I'll come back to you, Al. So obviously, put that behind us now. Looking forward, Tuesday night you've got Lancaster City.
Another easy game.
Do you do anything different now in your preparations?
No, it is as you were. We keep saying the point of pre-season and certainly going game to game is to look for improvement between them games. So of course, coming out of tonight, there's points that need reinforcing. There's other things that need addressing, but that's our job as coaches, really, to prepare the players as best we can. Short term, ultimately for Lancaster, to try and correct it. As I say, short term. But ultimately, everything is geared towards, obviously, 5th of August and the first game of the season. So it doesn't change things as such, because it is what it is. A pre-season programme. It's a work in progress to try and bring about general improvement. Short term, game to game, but yeah, long term with a view to the first game of the season.
I'm going to come back to you, Steve, for the last one.
Oh, cheers, Phil.
Obviously, I spoke to Al quite a lot over the last week or so. As a player, on the inside, if you like, just on the players' side of things rather than the management side of things, are you confident in the ability that the group's shown so far?
I think ability-wise, it's very good. To say average age is probably 18, 19. I think there's only 2 of us over 20 at the moment. And I've been, played a lot of football, but I've been very impressed with a lot of lads we've got. A lot of them missing tonight, but I think we're quite realistic as a team that we're very young and we're going to, it's a learning curve, but we also, they seem to be quite confident at the same time. So we're not going to sit there and think we've come straight down with best team in the world, we deserve this. I think that's the one thing that's been quite impressive about them. There's no arrogance in there at all. They're just decent lads who want to play football, and I think it's going to be a good kind of development, because we've all said, even though we've been beat and we've gone in at half time 2-0 again, how we've reacted at half time has been quite good. So lads are listening, they're not, no one's switching off, they're all kind of quite respectful. So yeah, it's good. All, we're not kidding ourselves, we're trying to help the young lads as much as they can, because some of them are going to play at a lot better standard over their career, but hopefully they get that good grounding with us for a few years.
Brilliant. Thanks, lads. I presume you both be off to Beat now.
Yes.